2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth at a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down while you talking to me?
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out the Chicks, Travelin Soldier. Now, first when I saw the Chicks, I always get massively confused because I only know them as the Dixie Chicks. This is the like once I started seeing their face, I'm like, oh, this is the Dixie Chicks. Apparently, they changed their name. I don't know what's going on there. That's above my pay grade. But yeah, I remember them as the Dixie Chicks. And if I'm just being completely honest with you guys and forthright, the Dixie Chicks sounds way better than the Chicks, right? In my opinion, anyways, never mind. The Chicks just sounds like almost like objective, or like I'm objectifying you. Like, I don't know. I feel weird saying that, hey, chick, what's up? The Chicks. I don't know, man. Dixie Chicks just, I don't know, gives it that little, But hey, man, look, I'm just a simple man. I like beans and rice. We checking this one out. It's called Travelin Soldier, and I think the only song I've ever heard from them is the Earl, right? They trying to take Earl out. Y'all remember that Earl, man? Damn, why y'all do it to him? The Chicks, man. Dang. Anyways, we're going to check this out. Travelin Soldier. Sounds like we're going to get into some, maybe some like emotion about the military. That's what it felt like from this first 26 seconds, but I'm not sure. If you guys are here for this first time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, I'm taking this logo down and I'm pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channels, I do have a family travel vlog channel. Also a commentary channel, Pegasus versus the World. We get kind of cray over there, but you know, all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there will be a link in the description to give you that early access through our membership. Yeah, I update the membership every day. There's a nice catalog of reactions in there for you, so you can have some fun. Regardless, thank you so much for your support, and shout out to all the members on the channel. Now let's get this one going. This is on their official YouTube channel, so please go check this out over there. Reaction videos are never a substitute for the original. This isn't a substitute for the original, so I always want to lead people back to the original content creator. So I'm go rock with them, and let's see where this goes, man. Huge audience. I don't know if they're still touring. If they are, you know, grab your tickets, support artists. That's always great. But this show, that's like a dope theater setting.
2 days past 18, he was waiting for the bus in his army green. Sat down in a booth at a cafe there, gave his order to a girl with a bow in her hair. He's a little shy, so she gave him a smile, and he said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. She said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. He said, I bet you got a boyfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of the traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said the soldier's coming home. So the letter.
Bro, this is a banger. This is crazy. Like, the storytelling in this is phenomenal. right? Like she's just stringing me along and taking me on the ride. It's like a movie's playing, this soldier talking to this girl in the cafe and just kind of him being shy, her being a little more outgoing, and him just saying, I have no one, right? And I have to go. Ah, man. This is great. Well, like it's great right now. Let's just say that. I don't know if there's going to be some twists and turns in this story that get me a little, not like, but anyways, I'm a shata and listen.
Letter said, soldiers coming home. So the letters came from an army camp from California, then Vietnam, and he told her of his heart. It might be love and all of the things he was so scared of. He said, when it's getting kind of rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes and see your pretty smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him. They told her, waiting for the love of the traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter said, soldiers coming home.
All right, before she hit that fiddle, which I don't know if it's a fiddle or a violin, because you know what they say, man. What's the difference between a fiddle and a violin, right? A violin has strings and a fiddle has strings. But she just looks so elegant. It looks like it has strings. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight this vocal performance and performance from all of them, musically and sonically, because it sounds like this is a live audio. This isn't freaking bro. They could release an album like this, right? This could just be, oh, this is the live version, and it's just an album. Like, yo, the Chicks Live or the Dixie Chicks Live full album, because it sounds so incredible. So I just wanted to give a moment to highlight that as I'm watching it, because I'm like, oh yeah, this is a live audio. And even though, we still got to mix and master the live audio, this just sounds incredible, right? This is like, oh yeah, this is the type of concert you want to be at, where they perform at this high level. I love the storyline. Sometimes it brings it back because, my dad was in the military for 21 years, and then we settled in a military town, one of the biggest military cities in the whole United States. And I've seen this a lot, right? I've seen the good girls waiting for their soldier and really just, being patient and loyal. And I've also seen the opposite. A lot of females not be loyal, and it really hurts the soldier when he gets back. And so seeing those two extreme polar opposites, this song speaks a lot of magnitude, right? And I feel like something like this, we'll see where it goes. Hopefully it doesn't go off the cliff and something crazy happens in Vietnam, which you never know. But, I think this would be a good song for the ladies who are waiting for their soldier, right? And just to keep holding on, because that's important,
Letter said, soldiers coming home.
They're really getting it. They're really getting it.
One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your heads for a list of local Vietnam dead? Crying all alone under the stands was a piccolo player in the marching band, and one named Red. Nobody really cared, but a pretty little girl with a bow in her hair. I
Yeah. If I'm just being honest, that's a really good song, right? And I had a feeling it might go in that direction because unfortunately we do lose a lot of people. You know, eh, I didn't realize, originally it's like he's coming home. So I was like, oh, this is going to be like the happy ending coming home. But it was more like, damn, the coming home in a box. You know what I mean? Um, it always makes me think about the soldiers and the things they have to deal with during their deployments and stuff like that, and the ways of the world and just all the war. And it makes you feel patriotic at some capacity when you hear stuff like this. Um, Man, they have it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel for the situation in the sense of even though this might not be like an autobiography, like real story. This is a real story. This is real for a lot of military families, like these type of stories. And I know it ain't easy. So, anyways, I don't know. Y'all have to let me know where this ranks for you with the chicks. I guess formerly known as the Dixie Chicks. I'm seeing all these pictures pop up. Looks like they have like a new look. I don't know if they have a new sound. I don't know if this was their old look or if this is. I don't know. I don't know. I've only heard the song Earl, right? And I liked it a lot. It was dope. Um, but this is impactful. This is has a big impact. Anyways, you guys will have to let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share. Whoops, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't think you can, but you might. I clicked the wrong thing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah, man. What does that song mean to you? You know, this kind of slowed me down in my path today because I'm like, I thought it could go in this direction. I really did, and it did. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. I'll catch you guys. All right. Damn.
Thank you for being some man.
Boom, 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 boom.
40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.